guys, Mary Jo. I am like really way behind. This is my day 45, and I think they're in the 50, it's probably 55 already. This is the trifold. I don't think I did it right. There's a journal page. This is the outside. It's supposed to be a trifold tag, but I don't know. So I got a lot to catching up to do. I've been haven't really done much because first I was having problems with my migraines and that. But the last few days I've been visiting with my brother. He is back from Texas. He came back on Thursday, and then the next day after he saw the doctor recommended him to go into the hospital. So the doctor ordered the ambulance, and they took him right to the hospital. So he's still there. He's being reevaluated. We'll know later on today or tomorrow. We're trying to get him into the people that saw him over the weekend recommended him to see intensive therapy, which is for speech and physical and mentally. At this point, he is able to use his left hand so he can feed himself a little bit. But he has to be careful, swallowing that because of, him having that stroke. Yeah, he's gonna have to have care for the rest of his life now. It's so heartbreaking. I'm trying not to get emotional here, because this man has worked all his life. I mean, we had a farm, so he worked, in the morning and then after school and on the weekends on the farm. And then, after my dad died, he took care of most of the stuff until we moved. But then the man had a job at 14, 15. He wasn't even living at home. He was actually, supporting himself, and he's always worked. And then he finally got a chance to retire, and this happened. So you just never know. It's just so sad to see him that way, and because you try to communicate with him, and it's so hard because he's repeats certain things, but he just but when we were there, the one therapist came in and asked him questions, and everything that he asked him to do, like touch his nose and point to the clock, he couldn't do anything. It's so heartbreaking. But that's where we stand, and then they're hoping that with this extra therapy that he, it's only going to be for 3 weeks. That's all they give you. Believe it or not, that's all they do is 3 weeks. So they get 3 weeks, either they get good enough to go home or go into a nursing home. So we're hoping that he can get strong enough to where he can help with, standing up and everything. So that's, I think, is what the therapist's biggest thing right now, is to get his strength up so that he's able to do more for, because obviously somebody's going to have to help him because of his right side being paralyzed, but he still needs to build up his left side so that he's able to stand up, and so it's easier for people to, pick him up and put him from the chair to the bed, and vice versa, and he will be wheelchair bound, so just have to just see how it happens. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. I apologize if I'm bombarding you guys with a lot of videos, but at least they're shorts. Have a wonderful week. Bye now.